Valentine's Day is coming up.
The big one.
The big one, right? Now, I know a lot of people don't really necessarily think it's a big deal. But what I will say is that I've met a lot of November babies, okay? And they all come from fucking on Valentine's Day.
That must be it.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, a lot of November babies.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. I didn't like celebrating Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I was just like, I don't, there's a part of me, it's like a couple of things. Engagement rings, don't like.
Okay.
Valentine's Day, don't like.
Okay.
And it's like I have like this inbuilt rejection of this, like, this is what you're supposed to do with your romantic relationships.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's just, it's so arbitrary. How about every day is Valentine's Day?
Bringing me flowers on Valentine's Day. How about just on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
How about just on any Tuesday?
Bringing flowers on Valentine's Day, basic. Bringing flowers on a Tuesday, based.
Based. Damn. Based God behavior.
Yeah.
Love that. So does that mean that, like, you've gone through life, like, have you been open about this in several relationships where you've been like, listen, I don't really get it, the whole Valentine's Day thing?
I'll happily go out
then you
for a
went through
lovely
the
meal.
basic versus based speech.
Yeah. I fucking know this speech again.
Yeah.
He thinks it's so good because the word basic and based are quite close. It's pathetic how much of the things he enjoys are because of slight wordplay things. It's embarrassing.
But it makes his Valentine's gift real easy. Real easy. I got you Scrabble again.
Yeah, I have front loaded a relationship by saying like, this is, or like being like, I don't really like this sort of thing. What's your take on it?
Okay. Yeah.
I know Chloe quite likes it, so like we're back in on it.
Great.
But I just prefer like let's just do it, like we'll have a nice meal at a different time around that area. But it's also just like, I don't know, when it feels like you're supposed to do a thing, I'm like, well, that means less.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But also it's so funny that that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
That, like, you're a bit like, I don't know about this, and Chloe's like, well, I like it, and you're like, well, it's happening.
I guess it's happening.
The
engagement ring thing, like, is like, I don't know how did you spend a lot on an engagement ring?
I was very poor, and some things don't change.
Yes.
But I did. I mean, I spent a lot for me.
How old
at the
were
time.
you when you got engaged?
I was 27.
Yeah.
Is that right? I hope so. God.
Yeah.
No,
well, you joined the 27 club. If you know what I mean.
No.
Life's over when you get engaged.
See you later. Maybe no, just before that. 26, 27 when I got married.
Yeah.
Even worse. Rodney Dangerfield. So yeah. So I did. So basically, I'm with you that there are some things which are, they're like, society has gone, do that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you go, well, is this romantic or is this a capitalist trick? And the answer is always capitalist trick. Okay,
it's never not a capitalist trick.
It's never not capitalist trick.
Yeah.
But since we live within capitalist trick land,
yeah.
You've got the chance to
Previously Marx grad.
Yeah. Not political. And I think you got the chance to do some nice things, some romantic things, and then therefore you get to shape how you do those things.
Yeah.
And so my engagement, what I did was I took Jazz to Sheffield.
Wow.
I don't know why, we'd never been before.
Wow.
Yikes. No, we went to university there, and I took her to the spot where we had our first kiss, which I thought,
that's
you've
nice.
You've nailed it, mate.
Yeah. And I'm fingers crossed this is the middle of like the worst club in town. And during it's closed, but you've wangled a key.
It's even worse. It's outside a accommodation, outside university accommodation,
Oh,
but not outside the building
no,
itself.
that's quite
Luckily,
sweet. That's
it's
nice.
it's roadside, so
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, it's gonna have to be a slightly public proposal. But it's not like a super busy sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's not one of these like everyone's stopping to.
Yeah.
No. And I'm not much of a planner.
Right. You're a doer.
I'm a doer. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think about things. I just get them done. All right.
Like you've not even thought about it.
I've not. Even,
I've already done it.
I've already done.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I've amputated your leg.
I'm
I just got it done.
Yeah. You were probably having nightmares about it. I made it happen. I actually made it happen. Yeah. And so I thought, okay, but I flipped a switch. I was like, I'm going to be the most organized person ever. It's going to be great. I booked 2 restaurants for lunch.
Wow.
Because I thought if we miss the first reservation somehow, I'm going to take her to the second one. I'm not going to, we're not going to let anything be ruined.
That's great.
What I failed to realize
Yeah.
was that I took her to Sheffield on the same weekend that it was a moving weekend for all the students that were coming to both universities. We get stuck in traffic, which is literally the only genuine standstill traffic I've ever been in. Just outside of Sheffield,
Yeah.
we are in one spot for 2 hours. We miss both reservations. I'm getting really annoyed because I also have
so it's perfect conditions.
Perfect conditions. Great.
Romantic.
So romantic. I've got the engagement ring on me, right?
Yeah.
Which anyone who's got engaged knows this is a point of high anxiety. Apparently it's a thing that a lot of couples that on the day they get engaged, they argue a lot because the guy is just so highly strung because he's just so nervous about proposing and that he's got the ring on him or whatever. Makes sense in my experience. Makes a lot of sense. And so like we're just in this standstill. We've missed all the reservations. I'm like really downbeat about it. Jazz is like, what is wrong? Why are you so like? Yeah, I get it. We're in trouble, but like, what are you so moody for?
We're going to Sheffield. We're having a nice day together.
We're having a nice day. The sun is shining.
We've just had 2 hours of being together in the car,
which is my dream
with a beautiful view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can see so many cars. One of which, statistically, Jaguar S-Type.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
Right? You should add that to your list.
Yeah.
Should be a good day.
Jaguar S-Type, which stands for Sheffield Standstill.
Sheffield Standstill type.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank God we finally got to the bottom of what S was in S-Type. And so I'm like trying to regulate my emotions. And then essentially we miss all of that. We end up just getting a panini and just walking. So I wanted to take on this walk through all the we did this and we did that all through uni, and then we get to the final spot. That's where I proposed. So I ended up doing that, and so
Great.
that was good. And I had a nice evening reservation in
Oceana,
exactly.
I'm gonna say, look, I want to hear about the reservation, but like, some of the storytelling here was compromised by the fact that I know you are married. So I sort of was like, well, he got it done at some point.
And I kept waving with this hand, which showed my wedding ring quite clearly.
Someone sent me a photo over Christmas of them having just gotten engaged.
Okay.
But like, they just sent me the photo and was just like, big news. And it was just of them two together.
Yeah. And
they both looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is it that they've done? That they had a nice fuck?
Big news, we fucked.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were doing that. I didn't know that's what friends do, but I guess that is good. I did ask. I played football, comedians football, and a few people I hadn't seen for a while, and I was just like, how's shagging going? Done any nice shags recently? And I was just asking people if they'd done any nice shags, and I was like, that's a fun question. Anyway, then I was like, hang on. Why do people send photos over Christmas? That's when people get engaged.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Okay, there's a ring on that finger. Go online, Google. what finger is engagement ring finger? I was like, I've cracked it. That's like a Sherlock Holmes episode where everyone, as soon as it starts and the crime happens, everyone watching is like, yeah, well, we know who did that.
Yeah.
Because, well, we just saw. And then Sherlock is like, let's try and figure this one out.
Let's deduce this with science.
58 minutes later, solved.
Anyway. So what's happening is you're getting sent pictures of a hand in another hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's just a photo of the hands, and you're like, so what's the big news? You held hands.
Or like, hang on, is the big news that you've super glued your hands together by accident? And is that what you need? Do you need me to come by and and then me Google, you see all my Google searches, like, what's the opposite of super glue?
Yeah. Is it considered stabbing if I stab the space where the glue is between hands? And you're just there confused, like, if their hands are stuck together, why did they take the time to Photoshop this picture with some nice text and like choose colors? They should have really called me sooner.
They should have called me sooner.
They should have called me way sooner.
But now I guess I got to go in and deal with that gluey midsection. One hand, of course, is Hawkins. One is the upside down, and the other hand is the abyss.
That's it, exactly.
Or is it Henry's brain?
Something like that.
I've sort of lost track on
Who
all
cares?
of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But good ending.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Hang on. So you got right back to the reservation. You had the reservation.
I had the reservation. It was all very, it's a boring story after that because it's like the reservation went good. And
did you propose before or after the reservation?
Oh no. Yeah. So like towards the end of that walk that I did was the bit where I took her outside the accommodation, and that's where I proposed.
What did she say?
She thought about it for a long time.
Really?
I was waiting there for a couple of days.
How long was it from you saying, will you marry me? Do you say, will you marry me?
I said, will you marry me? And the wait was so long that in between I wrote the song The Man Who Can't Be Moved. Because of all that time I was just in that spot waiting for her to come back and give me the yes or no.
Yeah. And did she say, I need to go and think about it? She just walk off?
Yeah, she just sort of walked off.
And you stayed down there on one knee?
I stayed there on...
That's gotta be you were 26, so actually your knees could probably handle it.
But... It was pretty... yeah, exactly. If I was 27, wouldn't have been there for much longer.
Join the 27 club, but for knees.
Yeah. Oh my God. I think that is when it happened. Yeah. I think that's when my knees... 27.
Your knees passed away.
Yeah, my knees passed.
From a drugs overdose.
Yeah, exactly. The lightest engagement ring of all time fell on my knee and burst it. That's
nice. That's a very thoughtful way to do it.
It's thoughtful. I guess all of this to say, it is a capitalist holiday, but you can do it's possible to do a nice, thoughtful thing out of that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
It's sort of, you can be like, oh, I don't agree with any of that stuff, but like also at the same time, it's that meme which is like, but you exist in a society. How interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there is like a game of give and take of like how far or not far do you go with these things?
Right.
It's a difficult one to work out.
It is. Okay.
And I think it's a case by case.
So what's what you would consider the most romantic thing you've done for Chloe so far?
I don't know. It's just constant stream of it. A shagger real good.
That's why you bring it up at football. When's the last time you had a good shag? Because I've got an answer, by the way. But you go first.
I didn't say good shag. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
But that is nice what I want them to ask me.
Yeah.
That's what. When's the last time you did a good? When did you do a good shag? When was the last time you did a good shag? Because I think we could obviously you can't be performing at the top of your game every single time.
No.
I would say it's like when there's back in the 24 episodes of TV era.
Yeah.
A few of those will be padding. A couple of them will be clip shows.
Oh,
same with sex. Sometimes you're doing a clip show version of sex.
100%.
Where in the middle of it, you're like, oh, well, this is about to finish by hook or by crook. Why don't I just remind them of a time that we had a better? Remember that time we had sex and it was really cool?
You just whisper in their ear, remember episode 2.
Yeah, so sometimes sex is a clip show.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bottle episode.
Yeah, totally.
But it just is like all in, it's in, I mean, most sex is a bottle episode, to be fair. It's all in one location. There's only a minimal amount of characters.
It's never an omnibus, I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
Never an omnibus.
Omnibuses.
Yeah, do you remember? Yeah.
Are they still a thing?
I don't think so, because nowadays it's binging, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now Gen Z's calling it binging.
Yeah, I like to get my 24 sexes done all in one day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this I know this should last a month, but let's get it all done in a day.
Yeah,
A month, actually. That's pretty intense. 6 weeks.
Schedule's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Let's tick these up, because we have to do a certain amount in a month. We know that.
I'm like an elite striker at the top level. It's a 1 in 2 sort of situation. If you're getting 1 in 2, you're like, that's a £50 million striker.
Oh, big time.
If you're in relegation struggle and you manage to get in a 1 in 2er, you're gonna escape the drop.
You're safe.
You're safe for another year.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So
hang on, what's the question?
So the question was the most romantic thing you've ever done. Yeah.
Okay. So Chloe's birthday last year. This is just one of a countless stream of them. Obviously, I've got them all documented.
Of course you do. Yeah.
She loves.
Thanks for sharing the Google Doc.
She loves the sound of trains at night. Have I talked about this?
No, I didn't know that.
That's one of her things. I've got a little document where I write down like things that she likes, as and when I become aware of them.
That's nice.
So then it's like, if I'm looking at like buying a gift or doing something nice, that I can look at that and be like, oh, I know a thing I could do.
That in and of itself is quite romantic. You know what? I have half a mind to scrap the question already in case Jazz listens to this. And she's like, hold on a second. He's got a document. And I'm like, what do you want from me?
I didn't know
there would be all that traffic.
But yeah, so she likes the sound of trains at night, like distant, you know, like that. Like, imagine you're in a cabin and you can just hear in the distance, like,
okay. Yeah.
She likes that. So, and she has trouble sleeping sometimes. She has trouble sort of focusing sometimes.
So you sing her a lullaby like a train. You're just in the neighboring room.
Yeah. There's a whale on the back of that truck. But so I went online. I went and found a load of different like train sounds, nighttime sounds, like storm sounds, nice. Thunder.
Yeah.
And I put together a 25-minute soundscape of like I think in the course of it, there's maybe 6 trains that go past.
Okay.
And I sort of like programmed it so that it goes from like left to right or right to left, so you can hear the sound travel along as if it is actually moving.
I see. And is that because, does that work when it's played out loud, or is that more of a headphones thing?
It would sort, if you're playing it through like good speaker setup, it would. But if you're just playing it on your phone, it would work on your laptop a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah,
and that's how it's happening in Chloe's case.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That was me being like, I want to do this proper.
Okay.
And so I'm finding like a good soundscape, and I was very careful to make sure it was North American as well, because sometimes you can get like nighttime sounds, and I didn't want too much. I didn't want like crickets. A lot of nighttime sounds have crickets in them.
I see.
Or like, you know, like insects and things like that, or lots of birds. I wanted it to be quite a sparse, empty nighttime sound with occasional little bits here and there. There was one of like some cows that I found where occasionally you'd hear like a
yeah
in the distance. Set that, and thunder. I was like, there's going to be a thunderstorm that's, you know, maybe 10 miles away or something.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Where you can just sort of just hear it, and maybe it's getting closer.
It's striking.
And I just built that up.
I love that.
I don't know if she's listened to it.
You're there like, this has got to be an American train, because if it's a European train, she'll wake up like, where am I? Where am I?
Is this Vienna?
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I thought it was in Vienna for a sec.
God. Thought it was in a Richard Linklater film.
Oh my God. Thank God I'm still here in New York, New York.
Yeah, the M train clattering past. Clack, 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 clack. I don't think you can. Maybe you can just about hear the M train from her apartment.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't want that. You want it to be rural. You want it to be one of those, like, they're transferring goods across the nation.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Got you. Right.
Or maybe some toxic chemicals. That's the
yeah,
ideal.
yeah. Some coal.
Yeah,
you just go like, are they even still using coal?
Are you even still using it?
Ooh, mysterious.